when people mention that I'm fiery and just have a lot of passion, I say I get it from my mom.
I think everything good I have is because of you and things that you've taught me and lessons that you've given me.
We really are a good mother-daughter team, and anything you ever need, there's breath in my body, you know, please ask and I'll, do everything I can.
I've always been proud to have you in my life and to get to call you my stepmom.
My mom always used to tell me that, well, Nan and Pat both used to say that being a parent is like having your heart outside of your body, walking around unprotected. And that is so true.
Why do you love me?
Oh, I love you because you're my firstborn. You're my game changer, my life changer.
Yeah, suck it, siblings.
I think you inspire me to be a better person. And I just see you as this like ray of light, like you are my sunshine in life. When I think maybe I haven't done a good job or, I don't feel that great, I can like look at you and look at the decisions you're making and know I've had some kind of positive input in that. And like, I didn't do a horrible job at being a parent.
I love you because you are a part of me, you know, as much as I have another parent, who's half of me biologically, and, I have character traits from him too. It's like, I see so much of how I act in you, or like how much I get from you and just how much I look up to you. And that's what makes me love you, is just who you are.
How do you love me?
How? With every fiber in my body. Well, I feel like I love you by wanting to be around you, and showing you that I support what you do.
I think, well, the way that I love you is by listening to you. Because I always want you to feel heard, because that matters to me.
What makes us family?
Ooh, what makes us family? I don't know how to put it in words. You just are, And not only that, because you're my husband's kids, Family is not being blood related at all times,
I definitely do. I very much appreciate everything that you've done for me growing up. And it never would have ever crossed my mind for me to tell you you're not my mom. That's just, it's mean. And you have done so much for me, and you've done so much for my brother and my dad and my mom.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you so much. Thank you.
If this were to be our last conversation, what's something you never want me to forget?
Oh, wow. Just that you belong, that you're a part of our family, that you are our family, that I never want you to forget that you have roots that are really strong and deep and beautiful, and that your birth family has beautiful pieces to it. So if this was our last conversation, I would want you to know that you are loved in the mightiest of ways, that you're through and through, but we also love your roots too.
Okay.
What would you want me to know?
A lot, but if I could narrow it down, I'd say that no matter what people say, no matter how hard people might want to change that, you'll always be my mom, and that I'll never not see you as that in any shape or form. Nothing can alter that opinion to me, because it's not an opinion, it's true.
If this were to be our last conversation, what's one thing you never want me to forget?
I would say that it like frustrates me a lot when like we have a disagreement and you're like, I get it, you think I'm the dumbest person ever, like you hate me and stuff, when like you know that's not true. And it just like frustrates me because it's kind of like I feel like a cop-out for you to just kind of like push both of us away. So I would say it would be that, like, I've never really hated you. Not even at my worst. So.
Thanks for saying that, because, you know, lately I think, you know, but you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is like a cop-out because I don't know how to understand what your needs are when I go, what's up? And you go, nothing. So, thought of this being our last conversation is always a thought in my mind. That's why it makes me emotional, right? And during these COVID things, right? I almost died a couple of times there with that whole COVID thing. And so, yeah, the thought that ran through my mind was, I did well. And it felt okay if I exited the planet, but I don't want to. I want to be in your life. You know, I know I'll keep to myself. And even if you text me instead of calling me every day, you know, I'll be like, yay.
Did you suck your teeth?
What kind of question is this?
That means you're gonna cry again?
If this was our last conversation,
Hell.
what's one thing you never want me to forget?
Oh gosh. That you are so loved. And yeah, you're created with love. You are just this beautiful man, exactly how you are right now. And all you gotta do is ask for my help if I'm no longer here, and I'll be one of those angels, one of your ancestors helping you. And I'm always gonna be there like the shirt on your body. If you need me when you need me, and then even when you don't, then I'm gonna be as close as you need and want. And you are perfect exactly how you are right now. And I love you in this world and all the worlds to come. Yep.
I love you too.
Thank you.
You gonna answer the question? Well,
Did
you
I?
gonna say it to me?
Did I? Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. If this were to be our last conversation, what's one thing you'd never want me to forget?
I never want you to forget that, of course, that I love you.
Yeah.
And that I know that you gave me everything you possibly could in terms of love and your support, and that I'm eternally grateful to have inherited so much of your Victorianness that sometimes I complain about, and sometimes I, you know,
Celebrate, maybe.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I celebrate it to other people more than I celebrate it with you,
Yeah.
because you have such a strength that is so unmatched, and that I call upon often through tough times, and that it's just something that you can't really learn. It's just that even though I don't always tell you that those are good parts of you, you know, your fieriness, especially, you know, when it's directed towards me, but it's such a thing that is one of my favorite parts about you, especially now that I see it in myself and I'm able to understand it and utilize it in a powerful way. And just that power that I feel like you've given me to allow me to operate and to create and to advocate for other people that are around, whether it's at work or whether it's in like relationships or friendships, that I'm like, wow, I got that from my mom.